I think in 2024, there was also a huge amount of pressure on UK wealth firms as core revenue streams have stalled. Organic asset growth has been tough and costs continue to surge. So I think against that backdrop for wealth tech, I think it's been a great year because obviously a lot of the big firms, the wealth companies, etc., were looking at how to modernize their systems. And I think certainly DLT Apps, which is the company I work for, were in a very good place. And that's why we built our product Zeta. So I think 2024 was also the year for artificial intelligence. One of the most impactful changes was how to utilize and gather client data. And by integrating AI, firms now can really comprehensively get insights on client portfolios, transaction histories, interactions. And I think also it's looking at how wealth tech in 2024 did provide personalized service offerings. So operational efficiency is another critical area where AI makes a massive impact. And DLT Apps solution Zeta was recording all the conversations around things like fact find, suitability reports, etc., to enable clients to complete their KYC and AML processes quickly and upload personal data. So I think 2024 was a real sort of turning point for wealth tech. And I think AI in particular was around things like reporting capabilities and client experience were one of the two big areas that were taking the sort of wealth tech forward. So I think 2024 was a good year. Really interested to see how 2025 plays out. I think wealth tech trends in 2024, certainly in the UK, were heralded by the beginning of early pilots where people were using things like generative AI to increase client conversion rates. They were building AI into advisory platforms. Again, the work that we're doing with Zeta represents this. And I think it's looking at critically, how do we bridge that gap? What's happened in 2024 of the kind of what we call the AI trust gap, where wealth platforms and investors want to use AI, but obviously there may be a reluctance from consumers to rely purely on AI-driven things like advice and guidance, etc. So other big trends, the market size. This has been driven by automation solutions, digitizations in the financial services sector. Customer preferences are changing. People want much more personalized services. They want to be able to consolidate assets, etc. But also the advancements in technology. So I think looking at the wealth tech market globally, it has increased in value up to in 2024 up to $6.2 billion US. And I think that's only set to grow over the course of the next few years. I think the UK has remained the most active in the wealth tech market in Europe. So if you look at the number of deals that were completed as far as investments and mergers and acquisitions, the UK takes about almost half of the overall market share, 46% in 2024. So, but I think we do need to raise a certain amount of caution. It's harder to raise investment for developments at the moment, but I think certainly we should see that loosen up into 2025. So UK's activity in wealth tech is very dominating in the European market size. And I think generally in trends, there is a trend towards digitization in wealth tech, in investments and savings, etc., to reduce operational costs, helping companies scale their businesses, offering personalized services to consumers, customers, investors, but also heralding a new generation and technology coming through. So I think it's a very exciting place to be in wealth tech in 2024. So DLT Apps is very much focusing on transforming financial services. So we're looking at how can we replace outdated systems for financial advisors, wealth managers, etc., to take away some of the routine tasks and enabling them to focus very much on managing their client relationships. So DLT Apps is launching Zeta, which is using AI, artificial intelligence, to automate and enhance financial planning. It helps deal with things like complex data analysis, generating detailed and accurate reports, but also helping the advisors to offer personalized, tailored financial advice and drawing in information from multiple different sources through APIs and making the life of the financial advisor much easier and taking out that sort of mundane routine task. So Zeta, the product, we've signed up a number of pilots to go live in the new year. And we've built a proprietary large language model that really understands the financial planning process. It removes a lot of the manual processing. So this reduces cost and time, enabling the wealth managers and financial advisors to spend more time with their clients. So we're very optimistic about the future. We are ready for 2025 to deliver our core services. And really, how can we deploy our learning algorithm for model portfolio analysis? So a number of big initiatives happened in 2024, which sets us into a really good place for 2025.